Please pardon the little catch in my voice and the odd cough. I'm still getting over that stupid whatever it was. Anyway.
I think we're still good.
We're still good?
I am.
Technical difficulties.
I accidentally went off the screen.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So we're continuing our little look at the Harry Potter trading card game. I started with a 2-player starter from base set. Played these. Expanded them with a few base set cards I'd had. We did a video about a year ago where we opened 3 base set starter packs and a couple of other odd things, but that was basically it. Eventually, I've kept expanding them. They're up to 60 cards now, or 61, because you got your wizard where they should be. Then last time we did a box of Quidditch Cup, the first expansion, second set, and in a box, came down to the last pack, but we were able to finish the set. And I've been putting them in the binder here. So there's page 1. Not foils of everything, obviously, but at least one version of everything. Page 2 and 3. Whoop. You can see a couple of the hollows there. Finished Quidditch Cup. Now, second expansion, third set out of 5 that were ever released. We're going to go for a trip to Diagon Alley and explore Diagon Alley and see if we can get as lucky as we did with Quidditch Cup. I'd love to be able to finish the whole set out of the one box. And then I'll go through and try and expand my decks again. Diagon Alley adds locations to the game. As well as more stuff for the other themes that are already existing. New wizard characters. Yeah, so this should be fun. Once again, it's a small set, 80 cards. So it's possible, the other one proved it, I think, that we should be able to have a decent chance at being able to finish a set. So I'll give that a go. Do we have some sleeves handy for the rares and foils and things?
Yeah, there's some sleeves right here.
Some of those perfect fit ones or something?
Probably.
Probably. All right, well, we'll find out.
I only needed cold medication once so far today, so yay!
Yeah, we took a drive to the mountains and got to see snow on the mountains, and that was very fun.
And me and my siblings had a snowball fight.
Yeah, they had a snowball fight.
Yeah, they had a snowball fight in the mountains out there in April. So we do get snow here in April. Sometimes we get snow later than April, but so far it seems to be warming up quite nicely, and most of the snow is disappearing. I'm going to just readjust this so that we can open with our backdrop. Many thanks to Founder for sending us this lovely castle, which we put together over a month ago now.
Yeah,
I think.
And if you guys want to see the progress, feel free to go rewatch those.
Although
streams.
It looks like the bridge has come disconnected again.
Yeah,
it's sort of 2 pieces. You got the main Hogwarts with the Great Hall, and then you've got the sort of what they call the Astronomy Tower section over there, and on a hill, and then they connect. So it's an impressive build.
Put the binder back there.
I guess. So we got a fresh page.
Oops.
Oh, yep, that's definitely disconnected now.
Okay, let's push there.
Yeah,
it's
anyway. All right. So
Diagon Valley.
No, not
Diagon Valley.
Diagon Alley. Not Valley. And definitely not Diagolon. That's a different thing entirely. But Diagon Alley from Harry Potter Trading Card Game. The Quidditch Cup Booster Box. When we picked these up about 2 years ago, I was able to find this for about $150 for the Quidditch Cup one, which we've already opened. This one's a little bit more, but I was able to find Diagon Alley for just under $200.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, like I said, I've been sitting on it for about 2 years now, and looking forward to finally digging in and seeing if we can complete this set.
Did you get the laundry switch before?
No, I haven't touched the laundry
today.
today.
Thomas to do that.
Yes, we are always so polite in requesting things from our kids. In any case, it's an expert level set from Wizards of the Coast. You've still got the Wizards shrink wrap there. Some of the old information. Look for Diagon Alley themed boosters and 2-player starter set. So they did make different versions of the 2-player starter set. Introduce you to all new location cards from the Harry Potter trading card game. Unite opposing wizards into some of
Did you know saying?
Can't read that very well underneath the
Which one?
The last word here. Anyways, opposing wizards into some of Diagon Alley's enchanting shops, and they make sure they never leave. Also appearing in the Diagon Alley set are magical items that Harry collects, as well as new items that will surprise you. Add them to your decks along with new and never before seen creatures and spells. Even Hedwig finally drops in.
People don't like you reading stuff, they go away.
Oh well. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Let's get this opened. Where's the best way to do this? There we go. There's the side.
Yeah.
That should do it. Letter opener there. And off comes the seal.
Can I just make sure I spell it right? Yeah, okay.
And the display should pop up there. Look like one of the buildings from Diagon Alley. Is this supposed to be Ollivanders? I'm not sure which building that's supposed to be, but
All right. Hey, JP, how's it going?
again,
I remember opening a box of that set. Nice. Did you finish the whole set with one box?
We're hoping to. We did manage to pull it off with the Quidditch Cup. So you get a foil in what did we get a foil in? 1 out of every 3 or 4 packs in the last box. So, man, taking a little slower to start as we read the cards and discover, because this is a new game to me, really. Even though it's over 20 years old. So we'll take our time with the first few packs, see what the cards are, what they do, and build the set as we go. And the longer we go, the more we'll have seen the commons already. And so the less reading of stuff, we can focus more on the uncommons and then the rares. Blue Wig. So that's...
Are you putting
Charms
them in as we go along? Or you...
Yeah, I might as well. Do 4 damage to your opponent, then draw a card. And there's the symbol at the bottom for Diagon Alley, and this is card 53 out of 80 for the set. The circle means it's a common. And the illustrator there, Patrick Farsi? Farsi? I don't know. Patrick. Anyway, he'd somehow turned his teacher's wig blue. So let's see, that's 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and we want 53 right here.
Is it on?
Facing us here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which side it's the other side.
Next. Magical Drafts and Potions. So it's a book item, potions. 2 to play, provides 1. You may use an action and discard this card from play to draw 3 cards. So ordinarily you can just use an action to draw a card, but if you used an action to play this, you can... Okay, so basically you're giving up 2 actions to get 3 cards instead of... Alright, well, that's a potentially useful effect.
Handy, especially when you're short on something.
Could be.
Not able to do anything. So
this is card 61. So that's 54. 54, 63. 61 goes right here. which I can't see quite there, but it's bottom slot on the page here. Oop. Next we have Freeze. Choose one of your opponent's creatures in play and do 4 damage to it. Okay. That'll get rid of most creatures I've seen so far, but not the biggest ones. And that's card 60. So that was 61. 60 would go up here.
What's that? Spongify?
Spongify.
Spongify.
Yeah, Spongify. Excuse me, spell. Picture Hermione there. Choose a non-healing item in play and return it to owner's hand, then draw a card. 71. 63. 72. 71 goes right here. On the other side. If you could. No? Alright, do it. Trying to do this one-handed. Almost, no. Almost, no. Ah! It goes there. If you get a chance. Moonseed Poison. 8 to play item. When you play this card, do 3 damage to your opponent in the middle facing this way.
Okay.
Do 3 damage to your opponent. You may use an action and discard this card from play to do 6 damage to your opponent. Okay, so it's a 2 actions to get the full effect, but it's 3 damage when you play it and then another 6 damage later. So that's a good chunk of damage anyway, but 8 is expensive.
Isabel?
This is card
Can you see Sarah wants
63.
something, please? Thank you.
So that was here. All right. Now we've got a Quidditch lesson. So this will be 79 of 80.
I can't keep track of
72.
what goes where.
81, I believe. So 79 will go right here. And
Isabel's yelling at the dog.
a Care of Magical Creatures lessons is 76. So that'll go here.
Do you want me just to
Our
do it over
first.
here? That doesn't need to be on this camera. I want to just hand it to me. Tell me where it goes.
Okay, if you like.
That way. You can show people progress.
Well, I mean, you can count. You know where numbers go.
Yes.
Cauldron Shop is, where's this rarity symbol? That's it's an uncommon. It's our first location.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. That was weird. It was really
First
blurry.
location is the Cauldron Shop. So when you play this card, I'm trying to find
36.
Yep, 36. When you play this card, discard any other location from play, yours or your opponent's. So there can only be one location on the board at a time, no matter whose it is.
So where does
Either-
number 1 start? The back of this or this side?
Right here.
Okay.
Either player may use an action to search his or her deck. That player may take an item card from his or her deck that needs potion power, show it to his or her opponent, and put it into his or her hand. Then the player shuffles his or her deck. So it's that's quite the setup tool for potions deck. You can just tutor up any item.
That's kind of
I guess that is restricted, so it'll restrict you to cauldrons and things. I guess. Anyway. Oh, we got a barn
that
owl.
No?
No, this is still an uncommon.
Okay.
But we got a barn owl for Care of Magical Creatures. This is card 32. And Creature Owl, when you play this card, you may discard one of your Care of Magical Creatures lessons from play to put a creature card from your discard pile into your hand. So you can get back one of yours with it. 1 damage each turn, 1 health. Interesting.
The owl looks kind of cool.
It does. So it's neat to have an effect that lets you go get another creature back. That seems useful.
Oh, there's a foil.
Yes, we got our first foil. It's Gringotts.
That's so pretty.
Gringotts apparently needs charms to play for a location. Unique.
That's really pretty.
Same text about locations. Each player gets one more action on each of his or her
Look,
turns.
it's got lightning bolts too.
Yep, it does.
That's really neat.
Stars and lightning bolts. Same. I think it's the same foiling pattern as the previous. So instead of getting 2 actions per turn, each player gets 3 actions per turn. And that's just the effect, and it affects both players. Including the player, the turn you play this card. So you spend an action to play this, and then you still get your action back. Enter stranger, but take heed of what awaits the sin of greed. Gringotts engraving. Card number 10. Tim Hildebrandt. So there's a well-known artist, for sure. And there's the goblins. Obviously.
I like it.
Yeah, they were working on this before the film came out, so the artistic design's a little different. Oh, and here we have a second rare. So we get a foil rare, and then we get another rare. Through the Arch. Double rare pack adventure. Your opponent can't play spell cards. To solve, your opponent skips a total of 4 actions. So they got to skip 2 turns worth of actions, ordinarily. Unless Gringotts is in play or something. They don't need to be one after the other. Opponent's reward, your opponent may put an item card from his or her discard pile into his or her hand. So, if they're playing with items, they might be able to take advantage of that. Otherwise, that would be really annoying. Welcome, said Hagrid, to Diagon Alley.
Isabel.
That's card number 29. We sleeving these rares?
I don't know. It's up to you. You want them sleeved? Go get Isabel, Brittany.
All right.
Mm-hmm. 29, eh?
29. Oh, man. Why are these such a pain?
32, 31.
These old plastics, I tell you. Sometimes the glue is really weak. Sometimes this stuff is tougher than you'd expect. And I'm not... Come on, get a grip. I'd like to save at least one of each art in a reasonable condition, if possible. There should be 3 different art on these.
Isabel to keep bringing them.
So we got a screech owl. So lots of owls. I guess that makes sense. There's an owl shop or a pet shop on Diagon Alley, isn't there? So again, 3 cost. 1 health, 1 damage each turn. When you play this card, you may put a lesson card from your discard pile into your hand. So the barn owl got a creature back. This gets a lesson back. That's kind of neat. Grant West. And this is card 69 of 80. So there's a screech owl. Card 69. Next we have Butterfly Weed Bomb. So that's a potion card for 5. Healing spell. To play this card, discard one of your potions lessons from play. Shuffle up to 9 non-healing cards from your discard pile into your deck. That is a substantial recovery. 9 is a fair chunk. That strikes me as being potentially worth playing. Anyway, card 54. So that should go right there. All right, next we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. All right, it's a book item for 2 Care of Magical Creatures lessons. Provides 1. You may use an action and discard this card from play to draw 3 cards. Okay, so is there going to be one of these for each type? A book that you can get to get extra card draws for each? It's a common, number 58. It's a guess for now. Working 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That goes here. Next we have another blue wig. We've seen this. Spongify we've seen, so we're getting our doubles already on pack 2. Dogbane Potion. This is new. Excuse me. 5 cost potion card. Card number 56, spell. Choose one of your opponent's creatures in play and do 3 damage to it. Okay. Could be handy. Way to control creatures.
Did you put
Card number 56. I put the Fantastic Geese somewhere to find them book in there.
Cool.
Card 56. So that was 58. So middle top there. Then we have a Charms lesson. Again, we've got our expansion symbols. They play exactly the same whatever set they're from, so it really doesn't matter, but they do mark which pack it came out of on them. So here's Charms, which is card number 77, last page. And Potions 78 beside that. And then we have another Barn Owl. So there we go.
That's our first double?
That's our first uncommon double.
Oh, okay.
Then we have the Wand Shop. Costs 4 for a location for Charms. And all Charms lessons, yours and your opponent's, provide 2 Charms instead of 1 Charms. So it doubles the amount your Charms lessons are providing. That's potentially pretty strong, I think. That sounds like it could be usable if you're trying to play a lot of expensive things. Ollivander maker of Find Wands since 382 BC. Card 49. And our rare is Gringotts Vault Key.
Ooh.
No foil in this pack, but it's a spell. Search your deck. You may take any card from your deck and put it into your hand and then shuffle your deck. So it's just a straight up tutor any card you want, but it does cost 6. Card number 11. All right, on to pack 3. Haven't found any of the wizard cards yet. Foil or non.
How many cards are in this set? 80?
It's an 80 card set, yeah.
Okay.
So just like Quidditch Cup and just like Adventures of Hogwarts, which will be the next set, all 3 of those expansions were 80 card sets, 36 pack booster boxes, same sort of formatting. This pack is not going to be savable.
So how is everyone tonight?
So we have Magical Drafts and Potions.
Did we read that one?
Don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we did.
Hold on a second.
Card number 61.
Yeah, we did.
We did? Okay, so this is a repeat common. Dog Biscuits. 1, card 57. Remove all damage counters, if any, from one of your creatures in play. Then draw a card. Okay, so it's heal up one of your creatures with Dog Biscuits and replaces itself. You know, depending how much your opponent's attacking your creatures, and most creatures I've seen only have health 1, so they'd be dead before you could heal them. So, but there we go. Card 57. Who was the artist on that again?
Hildebrand.
It was a Hildebrand. I thought it might be. Alex Horley. Moonseed Poison. 8 cost. Okay, yep, this we've seen before too. This is the 3 damage, and then you can get 6 using a second action. I've seen that somewhere. I'm not sure.
Which one? Sorry.
Moonseed Potion.
Number? Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, 63. Then we have Swelling Potion. That's okay. Greg Hildebrandt. 72. 7 cost
Hey, Void.
potions. Oh, nice.
Civic raid. Welcome
Thanks
in,
for the raid.
Raiders.
Do 5 damage to your opponent. During your opponent's next turn, he or she can't use actions to play item cards. Welcome, Raiders. So that's 72.
Hey, Emmy.
72.
I know exactly where it goes. I forgot the spot. Welcome in. We're just opening some Harry Potter TCG tonight. Diagon Alley.
Yep. We got the booster box there, all opened up, and we're on pack 3. Do 2 damage to your opponent or to a creature of your choice. Nice flexibility there. No magic should be used between classes in the corridors. And this is card 59. Another common for the collection.
Yep.
Another copy of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is a double, but it is a cool looking card. Tony.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Holy cow, how do you pronounce that last name?
Let's see. Suzudlo? I don't know.
Anyway, props to him, because that is a nice looking Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them card.
We don't have that one.
And there's the Transfiguration lesson. That's the 5th lesson.
We don't have that one.
Card
Why are you putting
80.
that there?
Yeah, I thought we had...
Oh, we do. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Transfiguration, I think, though, is the last lesson we were missing.
Sorry.
Card 80 of 80.
I saw the number. I saw the number. That's
and then we got a double potions lesson. I'll put that up there. Another Barn Owl. This is the 3rd pack in a row where our first uncommon
still works.
has been Barn Owl. Then we've got Injured.
I did cheer already. You must have missed that one. But that's
Look
okay.
at opponent's hand. Discard all cards from it that need Quidditch power. So this is an anti-Quidditch card.
40?
Uncommon. Card 40. And you get injured and have to sit out the Quidditch match.
40.
And then our rare. Bulge Eye Potion. 10. So that's an expensive potion.
Ooh. What does it do?
You may use an action and discard this card from play to do 13 damage to your opponent.
Yeah, that would, bring some... I brought some friends. Hope you have a stocked fridge and bar.
Nice.
Welcome in, Civic.
Well, don't drink the Bulge Eye Potion, whatever you do.
I've got some Sprite Cherry Lime.
And I'm just finishing up a tea, which has gone cold on me.
Welcome in, Kara.
Anyway, that's card number 2 in the set. On to pack 4.
Don't forget. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah,
thanks very much. Absolutely.
Yeah, we are just opening Harry Potter.
Some old packs. So you can see from the copyright date there, this set came out in 2002. The first
2 Red Bulls I drank earlier crashing. Yeah.
The game released in 2001. Here's a Tawny Owl. 3 cost, 1/1. When you play this card,
nice.
you
Today
may
I will
put
do what others won't.
a non-healing
what others can't.
item.
That's nice. I like that.
From your discard pile into your hand. So there's
Tawny Owl.
Yeah. So we've got an owl that retrieves a creature, an owl that retrieves a lesson, and now an owl that retrieves an item, as long as it's not healing. So there we go. All the kids want owls. They're dead useful. Right.
Love everyone. Sub everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Civic.
Then we've got a canceled practice. So that's card 55.
It does help. Thank you. Yeah.
Choose one of your opponent's Quidditch lessons in play and discard it. And we haven't seen a lot of Transfiguration cards yet. So
So if you're new to the channel, we are kind of a multi interest channel.
Spongify again.
We do Harry Potter, we do Star Trek, we do Pokemon, Lord of the Rings, Magic the Gathering.
Screech Owl. Yeah.
Tonight is our variety night, so
Yeah.
we kind of do whatever.
Yeah, often that's older games.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's other things too, just playing something with the kids or building Lego or whatever. Magical Drafts and Potions. I think we've seen this one as well.
Welcome in, Chrissy.
Yeah, I think so.
Civic grips everything, so that works. Yeah. Ooh.
There's a potion lesson.
Where'd it go?
And a charms lesson.
Oh, where'd it go? Ooh. I showed Void my new sleeves today, and I was gonna show everybody else.
Kolushu.
I don't know where they went.
Koloshu. Okay, so it's gluing his shoes. Look at your opponent's hand. If are any item cards there, choose one of them and discard it. Isn't it 3-cost
Where did it
charms? So that's number 37. That'll be a page back from where I can see here.
Sorry, I just wish I knew where I put those sleeves.
Then we've got quintaped. Quintaped. 5-cost. No description, no abilities at all. Just 2 damage a turn and 5 health. And what a lovely smiling face that thing's got. How would you like that thing coming after you? Wowie. Anyway, that's card 46.
Okay. Ooh, a hollow.
Oh yeah, we got another nice foil here. Through the Arch. This one we already had. So this is just, we can upgrade our version that's in the binder there from a plain to the 29. It's just on the page there. I can see it. So we're upgrading.
29?
Yep. From our non-foil version there at the top of the page to a foil version.
Okay. Yeah, they're really cool. Did you show the...
And then we got a double rare because we had a foil.
Were you guys able to see the lightning on the hollow?
Yeah, I can show it again a bit. But yeah, the hollow pattern on these is pretty nice. These are the foils. Technically, the hollows are a different finish entirely, and that's for wizard cards. They're actually a little harder to see through than this is. But it is a nice sparkly pattern on those foil cards. Anyway, our other rare is the Leaky Cauldron. This is card 27. Another location. When either player plays a character card, he or she uses up 1 action to play it instead of 2. Excuse me. So, it's a great place to go to find people.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm a wizard.
That's where the Leaky Cauldron is.
Any darker
Tim
ones?
Hildebrandt, the art. 'Tis said, or this is it, said Hagrid, coming to a halt, the Leaky Cauldron. It's a famous place.
Is there a Voldemort
another
card in
Tim
here?
Hildebrandt art.
Do we have one?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that went. I got some sleeves from Teamy when I showed them to Void, and I don't know where I put them.
There's
really
another Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Then we...
Oh, wait a second. I think I know where.
Sorry. Yikes. Teacup to Rat. That was an interesting... They tried to show that in the movie too, didn't they? Didn't work so well in some cases. Transfiguration.
What's the chase in this set?
I forgot to look, if you can believe it. Like, this is how today has been just all over the place.
Yeah, we went to the national park, Jasper, today.
If you want to grab my tablet art, I could tell you where to look it up to see what the
I can do it on
chase
here.
is. Anyways. Yeah, go check Category 1 games. You can find their Harry Potter section, look up Diagon Alley, and then just sort by price. That's the best way I can think of to find what the chase cards are. Teacup to Rat. Choose one of your opponent's items in play and discard it. Then draw a card. That would be fun to know. I have no idea what I'm looking at unless it's shiny. Yeah, the rarity symbols at the bottom are circles is commons, squares is uncommons, and stars is rares. But yeah, in terms of what the chase cards are, that would be good to know. I should have looked that up beforehand.
Okay, how do I find the set?
The different card games are down the side. Scroll down to Harry Potter.
Well, I googled Harry Potter, but then
Okay, well then you can click on any card from that, and then there'll be
Potter.
options at the top. Anyways, oh, she came home every holiday, turning teacups into rats.
So I gotta find it.
Hmm.
How do you do the filter for price?
Choose one of your opponent's items in play and discard it, then draw a card. Interesting.
How do you show the price? Or more filters?
Yeah, sort by price is a checkbox, and then filter. Yeah.
So the chase is Hagrid Keeper.
The Hagrid Hollow, and then the Lee Jordan Hollow, and then color changing stuff. Or maybe these are just the ones they have in stock, actually.
It could be the ones in stock.
Is this by in stock or is this by all?
That says in stock, I think.
Okay,
but I can show
so
all.
Anyway.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on a second.
Anyway, we're all mixed up here. Here's card 74. We're getting taking too long. Ooh, a bludger in the stands. That looks exciting.
Oh no, it's
the famous Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get the hollow version of the famous Harry Potter,
and then there's a
Hermione, top student, is also up there, and then there's a Draco. So yeah, all three of those, Hermione, Harry, or Draco, especially Harry, would be the chase hollows to pull, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hagrid is actually the number 4 card, apparently, for the hollows. Bludger in the stands. Do 4 damage. Do 4 damage to your opponent.
Draco would be cool.
Then if your opponent has any items in play, he or she chooses one of them and discards it. So this gets rid of an item and does some damage.
That would be such a dangerous sport if it was real.
Yep. Oh, Piggly Dudley. Transfiguration. Choose one of your opponent's creatures or characters in play other than his or her starting character and put it on top of his or her deck. I suppose he was so much like a pig anyway, there wasn't much left to do. And that's card 65. Sloth Grip. Another Quidditch card.
Is baby girl making an appearance tonight? She's in the bedroom.
We're trying to get her settled.
Isabel.
She's with her big sister.
And Ezra. They're watching a show. They're watching somebody play through Mario Odyssey, actually.
During your opponent's next turn, you may prevent all but the first 3 damage done to you. Interesting, so that's a defensive card. That chaser, Katie Bell of Gryffindor there. That's card 70. Quick Thinking, another Quidditch card. We got a theme going on here. Do 3 damage to your opponent or draw 3 cards. Wow, that's variety for you. It does cost 6, though. So Alicia Spinett, a good friend of Oliver Wood last year, only a reserve. So we got commentary by Lee Jordan again. And that's card 66. Potions lesson. Transfiguration lesson. And
31.
Ali Hosty Draft. 7 cost potion. Do 6 damage to your opponent or choose one of his or her items in play and discard it. Card 31. Mark Ramoski. Colo Shoe again. And ooh, we got a dragon. Iberian Black Dragon. 8 to play.
Oh, isn't Hebridean?
Hebridean? Yeah, that could be it. The Hebrideans? Yeah, that makes sense. Black Dragon. 8 to play. Card 16. To play this card, discard one of your Care of Magical Creature lessons from play. 7 damage each turn and 5 health. So that's a beefy creature. But there aren't wild dragons in Britain, said Harry. Well, I guess this is to question that.
Where was it that
That'd look pretty sweet in a foil too.
Where was it that they had what's his face's brothers that had the dragons? Where they went? Was it
Romania?
It was Romania.
It was Romania.
Okay. Abram. That's why people kept saying Abram about seeing dragons.
I suppose.
16. Abram was actually in the Transylvania area.
Another Care of Magical Beasts. Blue Wig. Spongify. We're getting most of the commons seen now. Dogbane Potion. Dog Biscuits. Man, this cough. I really need something. That tea ain't cutting it.
Swelling Potion.
Swelling Potion we've seen before. That was 72. So that, no new commons that pack for the first time. Care of Magical Creatures and Quidditch Lessons.
That's new, isn't it?
Yeah, here's a new uncommon.
Number 30.
Beetle Eyes. This is for 5 potions. Item. Beetle Eyes. When you play this card, do 4 damage to your opponent. You may use an action and discard this card and Eel Eyes from play to search your deck. You may take a Bullseye Potion card from your deck and put it into play, then shuffle your deck. Okay, so you do this, you play 4 damage. You play the Eel Eyes, you probably get another effect. Then you discard them both to go get a Bullseye Potion. That's interesting. That's starting to be a potions deck idea there. Anyway, that's card 33.
Yeah, I've got the spot.
All right. Quality Quidditch Supplies.
Oh, that looks new.
Another location. Costs 3. Each player may use an action to search his or her deck. That player may take an item from his or her deck that needs Quidditch power, show it to his or her opponent, and put it into their hand. Then the player shuffles his or her deck. So again, it goes and tutors up items for Quidditch. That's interesting.
It seems like there's a lot of the cards in this.
Oh, we got our first character, Hermione Top Student. Now, this is not the holo version. This is the non-holo version. So,
is it the holo version that's worth money?
It's the holo version that's worth money. This one is probably only worth a couple bucks at a guess.
So where do you...
Just scroll down. You'll find it eventually, I'm sure. If they have an image for it. You might have passed it already, or you might not have. Anyway. Gryffindor character, which unique. Once per game, you may search your deck. You may take up to 2 lesson cards from your deck, show them to your opponent, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Well, that's handy. If you want to play a bunch of different lesson types, you could just go and get 2 of them right off the hop.
Sorry.
And, yeah. Hermione, of course, came top of the year. This... Yeah, that's a rare. Hermione Top Student. Oh, you can hear her in the background now. So that's card 8, was it? Focus. 18, I think. Yeah, card 18. Hermione Top Student.
I couldn't find it, but where... 16, 17, 18. Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Again, you got to watch the ones that don't have an image for it. But
I know, I'm reading.
yeah. Flipendo. Have we seen this card yet?
Okay, it's a
59.
65-cent card. Which one?
All right, so definitely not for playing. Then it's for collecting. That's why the hollow is. It's
Yeah.
All right, card 59, Flipendo. I think we have this one. Another character.
Yeah, we had it.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find
That
Them.
one we had.
Teacup Tarat. Bludger in the Stands.
Yep.
Piggly Dudley.
Yep.
And here's our 2 lessons. We've already got all 5 of those.
Wait, what was this one?
Alaholsti Draft 31. I think we've seen this too.
Yeah, we did.
And so that's an uncommon. Biased Commentary.
We do not have that one.
So that's from Quidditch Spell. The next time this turn you play a spell card that needs Quidditch power, if that card does damage to your opponent, it does 5 more damage. So it boosts your next one. This is card 34. So, after that obvious and disgusting bit of cheating, Jordan, growled Professor McGonagall. Not very unbiased commentary.
Oh, we got a hollow.
Oh, we got a hollow. Letters from No One.
That's kind of cool.
So here's another new rare. It's an adventure.
Number?
Number 20. Your opponent may use actions only to draw cards. To solve, your opponent discards 5 cards from his or her hand. So that's 5 actions worth of card draw. Well, or plus a turn. You get a free draw each turn. So not quite. Your opponent reward is to draw 2 cards. This wouldn't slow them down too much.
That's like $6.75.
Don't think. That's probably just because it's a hollow.
No, it's the non-hollow one is the same price.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They're side by side there.
Table Trouble. Discard all items from play. It's another rare. Discard all items from play, yours and your opponent's. That seems like a pretty niche card, but it could be handy. Maybe one to search up just in case or something. Card 25. I gotta do something about this cough.
I could get you a cough drop.
It might help.
You should probably see a doctor. You've had a cough for a long time.
Just long to pass as they often are. This might be a good keeper. Although I think I've already got that one. Another Fantastic Beasts. Another Teacup. Bludger in the Stands. Piggly Dudley. Sloth Grip. Seen that. Quick Thinking. Seen that. Quidditch Lesson. Care of Magical Beasts Lesson. Cauldron Shop. Yes, I think we've seen this too. For uncommon 36.
Ooh.
Blue Bottle Broom.
It's in 35.
That is card 35. 4 Quidditch. Provides a Quidditch.
No, we didn't have that one.
Item Broom. Healing Broom.
It's a baby on the back.
Yeah. You may use an action to put a non-healing card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. If you play this card, you already have a broom and play the other one in discard. Okay, so it's reusable, but 1 action per 1 card of healing is not very efficient healing. I don't know. Something tells me that's not going to be the most efficient card to use.
Oh, Gringotts.
Gringotts. We've already seen Gringotts. Each player gets an extra action. So that's our first double rare. We got a sleeve for it anyway. Where'd we put the other rare that we substituted?
I put it right there.
Okay. I'll put this with that. So there's our extra rares pile. Come on. I'm hoping we'll be able to find a little bit of the Chamber of Secrets set, which was the last set. So we'll have something to follow up and do something from every set. But we haven't tracked any down yet. It's getting quite hard to find and quite expensive. There's a Screech Owl again.
Hey, Tank, how you doing? Wait, I don't think we have that one, do we?
I think so. Butterfly Weed Bomb.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That one I know we have.
Fantastic Beasts.
Blue Wig.
Blue Wig.
Spongify.
Spongify.
That one I think we have.
Yep. Transfiguration Lesson. Potions Lesson.
Oh, I don't think we have
This is new. Porcupine Robe. Item. At the end... Oh, this costs 7 for Transfiguration. At the end of each of your opponent's turns, do 1 damage to each creature that did damage to you that turn. Okay, so you wear this...
We're doing okay.
Each time a creature hits you, they get hit back. That's kind of cute.
We're still fighting our colds here.
I kind of like that.
Although today's better than it was yesterday.
That's card 43.
Ooh, that's new.
Oh, yep. Wild Boar. That's a wild boar. So, 2 cost, 3 damage a turn, 5 health. To play this card, discard 2 of your Care of Magical Creatures lessons from play, which is what it costs, is 2 lessons. So, yeah, you could play it quick. 3 damage per turn is substantial, but man, setting yourself back 2 lessons, gotta be careful with that. Oh, interesting. This one is illustrated by Ron Spencer. That's an artist I knew from Magic the Gathering from when I started playing. He's been around a long time.
What's that? That's new.
Christmas Feast.
I think.
Interesting.
3. Yeah, we don't have very much at the beginning.
Yeah. I remember in the Quidditch Cup, we had the Halloween Feast and the Start of Term Feast, I think.
Are all the rares at the beginning?
Yes.
That's why we don't have very much at the beginning.
The rares are all at the beginning because those are the ones that can have foils.
Yeah.
So that's card number 3. Put up to 4 non-healing item cards from your discard pile into your hand. So this is going to be for a very item-heavy deck. So that must be... Wow. There's a lot going on in that art. But there's Dumbledore in the middle. I guess Snape to his right, McGonagall to his left. There's someone else up there too. I think behind the tree branch? No, maybe not. And then you've got the tables and the banners for each of the 4 houses. Interesting. It is graveyard digging, but it's item specific. And usually...
But my body makes more insulin than it needs, says Tank.
Oh, come on. Why am I... Is it the bottoms? Last time, did I have better luck opening the bottoms on these? I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember what the trick is here.
You not know how I'm built, so always a good idea for me to eat something.
I do like this owl art booster pack.
That is cool.
I'm glad to get one of those in still pretty decent shape.
Your golf drop's right there. Do you want to hand to me and I'll just open it for you?
Thanks. Now, this might be a new common. I'm not sure here. A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration for 2 provides 1. And again, you may use an action and discard this card to draw 3. So it seems like each lesson type is going to be getting one of these, or at least a bunch of them. Card 51. Another Screech Owl. Another Butterfly Weed Bomb.
Definitely goes quicker once you've opened a few and you're seeing
Absolutely, it does. Spongify. That was our first new common in several packs.
Yeah.
2 lessons.
Well, that's new, I think.
Frog Spawn.
39.
That sounds pleasant. 2 Care of Magical Creatures. It's an uncommon. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to your creatures. So this is a defensive protect your creatures type card.
That would be me when I was a kid playing with frogs.
Okay.
I loved frogs. I still do.
I was the only one who saw her for what she was, a freak, says Petunia.
Is she a freak? Or is she supposed to be the one saying somebody else is a freak? Because if somebody who plays with frogs is a freak, that would be me.
Petunia was saying her sister was a freak.
Oh, okay.
So, and here we have a wild boar again.
When I first got checked out my
Hedwig.
Yes, when it was supposed to, but my body got used to it and it wasn't.
6-cost owl.
Freaks come out at night.
Card number 17. We got Hedwig.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, so there's Harry's owl with his glasses there sitting beside her. It's a Gryffindor owl. Interesting. Unique. When you play this card, you may put a non-healing card from your discard pile into your hand. 1 damage per turn, 2 health. He had decided to call her Hedwig, a name he had found in the history of magic.
The hollow's like $9, but this one, I don't know where that one is.
17, card number 17. So that'll be
that one's $2.25.
second last card on the back of the page.
The non-hollow is $2.25.
Right there besides Hermione. They're basically alphabetical by section, I think. So there's
So you have a free pass to eat junk food.
yeah, maybe. Bludger in the stands. Piggy Dudley. Sloth Grip. Quick Thinking.
Oh, wait, is that now?
Quidditch Through the Ages.
37?
Does the same thing as the other lesson type books. 67. Do we have that one?
That's 67 or 47?
67.
I don't think so. Nope. I didn't think so. It looked new to me. Hey, wait, is that new?
Mid-air collision. That might be new as well.
Is it two?
Cost 10. That's awfully expensive.
Yeah, we
Do
don't
10 damage to your opponent, then choose one of your cards in play other than your starting character and discard it. So that is a big hit, but it's
First
also a
page
big
finished.
cost. Oh, nice. We finished the page. Good. Care of Magical Creatures. Potions lesson. Quality Quidditch supplies. We've seen this before.
I think so.
Card 45. Then we've got Verdilius. Spell. Do 5 damage to your opponent or a creature of your choice.
That's new, I think.
9 cost in charms. Still a very expensive card.
Hey, Raylan, how's it going?
Oh. Madame Irma Prince.
Is that a foil?
Unique witch character. It's
No.
not a foil, no. But it is a rare and it's a character. So Madame Prince.
21?
You may use an action to put a book card from your discard pile into your hand. Lesson cards aren't books. They just have pictures of books on them. And Madame Prince, the librarian, brandished a feather duster.
There we go. She does not look like a very friendly person.
Well, they're always trying to sneak into the forbidden section of the library, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
There's Quidditch Through the Ages. There's an item book.
I think
We just got that one.
Yeah.
Mid-air collision.
Ooh, wait, no, we got that one.
Cancelled practice. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. I think we've seen this one. Card 51.
Yes.
Screech Owl again. Potions lesson. Transfiguration lesson.
Ooh, that's new.
Lapifors. Transfiguration lesson for 7. Card 41. Choose one of your opponent's creatures in play and discard it. Then search your deck. You may take a creature card from your deck, show it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So you're turning one of your opponent's creatures into a creature for you, except you don't get to play it right away. It goes to your hand. Interesting. Oh, there's the frog spawn. Oh, and there's a foil Hedwig.
Yes! That was like $8 or $9.
Nice.
Yeah. It's right here. Do we want this in the sleeve? I don't know.
That was the barn owl you just took out.
Oh, crap. Never mind. I missed. I got the wrong one.
And then I got a second rare, because we got a foil. Costs 1. Gryffindor match. And there's the team picture there with the Weasley twins in the background. Oliver Wood and Angelina Johnson.
Hedwig as a foil. That's awesome. I know we don't really care about the value for this, but it's still cool.
Match. Card 13. To win, do 12 damage to your opponent while this card is in play. Damage doesn't have to be done all at once. The prize, the winner gets 2 more actions during his or her next turn. Wow. So, it's not immediate, but it's during their next turn.
Is that one?
You get 2 extra actions. Greg Hildebrandt. Again, for the art.
Do you want that in the sleeve too?
This year's team is going to be brilliant, said Fred Weasley.
I'm not always putting them all in sleeves, so I don't know. Oh, no, this way. Oh, wait, isn't that new?
I think you're right. River Troll. 5 cost. To play this card, discard one of your magical creature lessons from play. 4 damage each turn. And 3 health. This seems more efficient than the Wild Boar does, anyway. A little bit less health,
That's
but...
the second last card on that page.
Card 68. Flipendo. Dog Biscuits. Quick Thinking. Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. Standard Book of Spells, Grade 1. This might be new. Card 75.
Yep.
2 charms, provides charms, and you may use an action and discard this replay to draw 3 cards.
So this is the last card in the set, right? So that means this page is finished too then.
Yeah. There's a potions lesson.
Ooh, new.
Madame Malkin's Robe Shop.
42.
Whenever a card yours or your opponent's does damage, it does 1 less damage. Okay.
Cool.
So basically this is an anti-chip damage card. Forces people to use bigger things. It's again Hildebrandt art. Madame Malkin stood Harry on the stool, slipping a long robe over his head, and started to pin it to the right length. Card
He doesn't
42.
look very happy in that picture.
No. Tailoring is usually not the most fun experiences. Practical Joke, I think so. Transfiguration for 3. Card number 44. Count the number of items in play, yours and your opponent's. Do that much damage to your opponent. Wow, so the more items, again. Oh, and then we've got...
Draco
Malfoy of Slytherin. Card number 5. Not the foil version. Or hollow version.
Cool.
Wizard Slytherin unique. Once during each of your turns, when you use an action to play an item card, you get 1 more action that turn. Okay, so effectively, you can play items for free.
They definitely have got his character.
This would be heavy deck. would like this guy for sure. My father's next door buying my books, and my mother's up the street looking at wands.
They got his
Then I'm
attitude down in
going
that
to
picture.
drag them off to look at racing brooms. Getting stuff. That's neat. Very on brand.
I should probably have had some garbage bag here for these.
Yeah, well, I want to keep at least one of each picture if I can. So try
Well, I'm
and
just gonna move them all.
find some in good shape. Picking on Neville.
Wait, that's new.
It is new. And I've heard of this card, so it might be good. Transfiguration for 4.
Oh, that'll finish that page.
Choose one of your opponent's cards in play, other than his starting character, and discard it. Your opponent may prevent this by choosing 2 of his or her cards in play, other than the starting character, and discarding them. Okay, so you get to look at anything your opponent has in play other than the starting character. So it could be a creature, it could be a troublesome item, whatever, and just say, discard that. And they either have to, or have to pick 2 other things to get rid of. That seems like it would be useful, especially for a common.
So that's new.
Neville managed to have an extraordinary number of accidents.
There's another page
64. So is that everything up to the rares now? Freeze.
I don't think so. They're still here. There's this one you need.
Okay. There's the Book of Spells again. Teacups to Rat again. Magical Drafts and
47
Potions.
is the one you need.
Which I think we've seen before. Yep. 61. Charms. Quidditch.
What's that one? 31?
Alahosti Draft.
Oh, you got that one.
We've seen this, yes.
Yep.
And
yes.
Cauldron Shop. We've seen that before as well, I believe.
Yep.
And our rare...
Another Draco.
Another Draco. Interesting. Well, we can sleeve that and add it to the pile.
Come on. Ugh.
We haven't had a foil in a while. We've had, what, 3 foils so far?
I think so.
Hope we get some more. I forget. I was going to... How many did we have in the last one? About 9 or 10? Or was it over that? Was it in the low teens?
I don't remember. Oh. Sorry. That's this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, by the looks of it.
Okay, we'll see if we can do better than 11, but we're not on pace. We're almost halfway through the box, and we've only got 3. Flipendo, I don't think this is new.
No, it's not. Okay, sorry.
There's the Care of Magical Creatures, Teacups to Toad, Ledger in the Stands, Piggy Tail, Transfiguration, Quidditch, Porcupine Robe we've seen before,
wait, that looks
Wand
new.
Shop.
49?
49.
Oh, no, we have that. Sorry.
Oh, yes, this is the one that doubles your production on charms.
Yeah.
Could be very useful.
Ooh, hollow.
There's a hollow. Good night's sleep. Hey, I would love that a little more often.
Yep.
10. Healing Spell. Choose one of your characters in play that has a once per game ability you have already used, and use that ability. Interesting.
We don't have this one at all, so.
That could be strong, because there are some good once per game abilities out there for sure. Card number 9. And it means it's double rare pack.
New also.
Vanishing Referee. 4-cost Quidditch spell. Choose a non-healing character in play, other than a starting character, and shuffle it into its owner's deck.
30.
So this would be a way to get around Neville, who was causing my Quidditch deck all kinds of trouble last time. Just put... Excuse me.
Sorry.
Sorry to anybody who's listening on headset. That's gotta be bad. Referees have been known to vanish and turn up months later in the Sahara Desert. Card 30.
This is actually satisfying watching a binder fill up.
It is.
So when we went to Jasper today, we took cards with us thinking we might do some videos, but we were just too focused on like the fire, like the areas that got burnt and the nice views of the mountains that we can see now that there's less trees. We got that one already.
Yeah, that was one of our more recent
Oh wait,
ones.
is that new?
Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. I think we've already got that.
Oh yeah, it's just been a while.
Quidditch and Charms.
That
Beetle Eyes.
what number? 33.
33. Yeah, this is...
We do have that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Eel Eyes we haven't found yet.
I'm gonna go hang out with the wife. You guys have fun. All right, thanks, Tank, for popping in. Have a good
Maybe
night.
Eel Eyes was in the other.
Oh wait, that's
Oh, here we go. Eel Eyes. 1 cost.
38.
Thanks for coming, Tank. Absolutely.
That is new.
When you play this card, look at your opponent's hand. You may use an action and discard this card.
That's gonna be another page.
And
done.
Beetle Eyes from play to take a Bulgeye Potion into your from your deck and put it into play and then shuffle.
That's ooh, hey, that's new, I think.
Hagrid's Umbrella.
So there's another page done.
Transfiguration. 15. Cost 3, provides a Transfiguration card. 15. Item Wand Unique. You may use an action and discard this card from play to search your deck and take 1 location card from your deck, show it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. If you play this card and you already have a wand, you must discard the old one. Okay, so it's a one-time tutor for location cards. Interesting. It's a rare.
We finished another page with the last card we gave you.
The umbrella?
No, the one before that.
Okay.
Sorry, just make sure I got the right spot. 15, right?
You're holding it.
Hey, Kiddio, how you doing? We're
Welcome.
opening some Harry Potter
Diagon Alley.
I hope you're having a good night.
Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. The Standard Book of Spells, Grade 1.
This is
Cancelled Practice.
Old card game.
It is. The game is from 2001. This set came out in 2002. And it was the third of 5 sets that was released for this game before it was canceled, unfortunately. Tawny Owl.
Too bad we didn't think to collect this before. Even if it was just stocking up on some of them.
Yeah, that would have been...
Ooh, wait, I think that's new.
Injured. I'm not sure. I think I've seen this before.
We might have. We might have had it.
Card 40.
Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Yeah. It's uncommon. Quality Quidditch supplies. We've seen that before. Are rare.
Ooh, I think that's new.
Silver Unicorn Horn. Potions card. It's a healing item. When you play this card, put up to 2 non-healing cards from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck in any order. You may use an action and discard this card from play to shuffle up to 6 non-healing cards from your discard pile into your deck. Okay, so it'll take 2 actions, but you get a total of 8 cards back. That's interesting. I don't think it's the most efficient healing item we've seen, but there we go.
Thank you.
That's another rare down. Could do a lot worse than a double of Draco Malfoy.
Mm-hmm.
Teacup to Rat. Magical Drafts and Potions. Peaky Deadly. River Troll. Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. Potions Lesson and Paramount Creature Lesson.
Using that one again.
Frog Spawn again.
That one is our second one.
Eel Eyes again.
Ooh!
Dragon Hide Gloves.
Nice.
Interesting. Foil.
That looks really cool.
8 costs. Care of Magical Creatures item. Whenever a creature does damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. Okay, so it's just -1 per turn for each creature.
That's a $7.30 card.
That could be handy in some situations for sure.
It's on the first
card
page.
number 6, and then we got Lee Jordan,
Nice.
a wizard from Gryffindor. He's the announcer guy.
Oh, yeah.
You may use an action to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put all of those cards that need Quidditch power into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so he can help you with card efficiency anyway, because you're using an action which would ordinarily be to draw a card. If you're in a straight Quidditch deck, you might get 2 cards out of your 3 to draw this way. The Weasley twins' friend, Lee Jordan, was doing the commentary for the match. So card 19, that's who that is.
That actually looks a lot like the kid that did the role in the movie, eh?
Oh, I guess. I mean, they're both trying to match the description in the book, I guess.
Yeah.
Or should be. These days you never can tell on points like that, but this was when people still paid attention to that sort of thing. Sloth Grip. Moonseed Potion. Quidditch Through the Ages. Cancel Practice. Standard Book of Spells.
I love that they have snow for cancel
Charms.
practice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that new?
Call a Shoe. No, we've seen this before.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's been a while. Oh, that's new.
No, it's not.
You sure?
I remember that smile.
Wait a second.
I remember that smile.
What number is it?
That is number 46.
Okay, well, I don't remember it.
Quintuped. 5 legs.
Yeah, okay, now I see it. Never mind.
Thing.
Sorry. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Draco Malfoy Slytherin, the foil
nice.
version. So we definitely want to sleeve this up. This is the hollow treatment. So the other one has the like stars and lightning bolts. This is sort of a 3D
that one is
hollow effect.
$22.50 for that card.
So this is one of the top 3
It's the
hits.
third, yeah. Although the Hagrid card ties it.
Okay. So it's one of the better hits. But yeah, you got the hollow effect going on. It does look cool. And then we've got
Through the Arch, I think.
Through the Arch. We've already had one of those as well.
Okay.
Again.
You don't want me touching it. So,
Well, it's just these ones are ones that are very tricky to smudge, easy to smudge. So I'm just trying to handle as little as possible until we get it sleeved.
I'm not allowed to sleeve it. That one's going in tricky.
Yeah, this is very snug for some reason.
Should we,
Oh boy.
do we have other sleeves? One that are like more penny sleeves? I already got it in. Wow.
So we can upgrade our
Yes, we can.
Draco. That is nice.
It's different, though. It's not I guess because it's...
That, with the sleeve on, it does make it harder to see that effect now, doesn't it?
It still does it.
A little bit. But...
Yeah. I'll see that one too in a minute. 1 second.
And that. That's interesting because from Quidditch, one of the 2 characters that we got hollow like that was the Flint
Okay.
Who's one of the few other Slytherin characters. So we got Marcus
cool.
Flint and Draco of Slytherin Quidditch team in Hollow.
The famous Harry Potter would be a nice one to get.
That would be the best hit to get as a Hollow for sure. Oh, come on. Why is every pack a pain to open here?
Maybe the other end. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're amused. I hope everyone else is amused because I'm sure not.
I'm sorry.
Does everybody else struggle at this like I do, or is it just me?
Would you like help?
You want to take a turn opening a couple?
I could. Here a second.
Maybe I should get myself some water anyway.
He did all the hard work. I just make it look easy. Oh, shoot. You didn't want it totally ripped open, did you? Oh, well. The teacup.
Pretty sure I've got at least 2 of the 3 arts is decent.
Swelling potion. Did we have this one? I think so, because that's near the end, right? We got that one.
Yeah, we have swelling potion.
Do you want me to switch?
Oh, I thought whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. It's here. It's here. We just switched spots here. Okay, we got... I don't know when they go over here. I guess it's when the symbols change, huh?
Yeah, I put the
Philip
uncommons
Hindle.
to the right and the commons on the left.
Oh, wait. I think... Is this new?
Might be. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not.
Check the 34.
Number 34. Biased commentary.
I don't remember seeing it, but it's possible. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got it. And then we've got that one again. And, ooh, I think this is new. Number 1. I don't
Peter
think...
grabs the snitch. Huh. 4 cost spell, return a match in play to its owner's hand. That's interesting, and that's our rare.
All right.
Okay. And that's card number 1. Last time, card number 1 in Quidditch was one of the last cards we pulled.
Okay,
I think it
now,
was the second last one.
is it just me, or do I just make it look easy opening these things? Do we have dog biscuits? Yes, we got that one. It's swelling potion. Sloth grip. Moonseed. Quidditch. Cancelled. I like this one.
Lessons.
And then we got... You got that one, yeah?
Practical jokes.
I think we have that
I think
one.
so. That does ring a bell.
Yeah. And that one again. The wild boar and...
Bulge Eye Potion.
Yes, we got that one. All right. You just got to see how I open
Because to
these.
play with, I don't want perfect fits, but for the binder, I want perfect fits. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
You need to watch closely how I open these, because I'm not having as much trouble as you. We got some
Magical Drafts and Potions.
that one again. I'm seeing this one a lot.
Poison, Swelling Potion.
Yeah.
Quidditch and Charms.
Yeah.
Eel Eyes. Beetle Eyes.
Is that new? Or wait, no, we had that one. Double check. I think it goes right there.
Yeah, we have.
And is that new?
Color Changing Ink.
I think it's new. You may use an action to count the cards in your hand, put them all on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards.
Okay. That's card 6. So what am I watching here?
Okay, watch. Just go like that. And kind of pull it like this a little bit, then grab that and open. Come see, come saw.
Perhaps.
It's a lot easier than you make it look. All right, cancel practice again.
1, 2, 3,
The
4.
standard book of spells, magical drafts, potions, dog biscuits,
Sea potion.
swelling potion,
Quidditch.
cauldron shop.
Blue bottle broom.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Ooh, Professor
Quirrell.
Quirrell.
So, once per game, you may return all creatures and items to their owner's hands. Even Professor Quirrell was trembling to meet. Yeah, mind you, he usually trembling. Hagrid. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Do you want me just to open or?
Yeah.
Because I can keep doing it if you
If
want.
you want to open a couple more, that's fine, but I do want to switch back in here sooner
All
or
right.
later.
Well, now you know how to do it. It's pretty simple.
Well, we'll see. 22.
I have my strategy of doing
What the
this.
heck?
What?
There's a barn owl in 22.
Oh, I put it back in the wrong place. Oops, I'm sorry. Where's the barn owl go?
32.
Oops, sorry. My bad. Okay, Void's back. Yay, Void. You missed it. We pulled the hollow Draco. It's the, third most valuable card?
Yeah, something like that. Tied for the third. We're still missing 47.
What's this one? Quidditch Through the Ages. Yeah, we got that one.
I think 47 is the only non-rare card we're missing.
Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. 48. Is this new or we got that one?
Vendulos? No, we've had that one. That's
Okay.
uncommon.
We got that one.
Not before, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, we got the foil.
Foil. And then we got another one of this one.
Another one of Irma Prince, eh? So we got a couple of bullseye potions.
I can do two more if you want to take over again. I'm showing Papa Spokat how easy it is to open these packs that he has so much difficulty with. It looks pretty cool. Do you want to take the other one out and show him?
Like this?
No, the other one, the Draco. The hollow Draco.
Or did we not have that one in the sleeve?
Here, I'll just... I put it in a sleeve.
There's the hollow Draco.
It kind of like shows... Really cool. Got the freeze again.
Because they're so easy to smudge those, it's really hard to get good grades on them for people who do grade such things.
Okay, River Troll. One Shop. Hey, I think that's new.
Hagrid, Keeper of Keys.
Reminds me of when baseball cards got the holographic treatment, starting with Upper Deck and surprisingly Denny's.
It reminds me of the old Marvel Series 2 collecting cards.
That's really
from
cool.
back in 92 or so.
Oh, wait, I want to open a couple more.
Card 14.
I like opening.
Hagrid, you may use an action to search your deck. You may take a location card from your deck, show it to your opponent, and put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. Okay.
This one I just ripped wide open.
So use a tutor card for locations.
Getting through a lot of the same ones that we've opened a lot of. Oh yeah, we had that one.
Fours. Frog spawn.
Is that like the fourth one? Oh, I think this is new.
Self-stirring cauldron. Costs 4, provides 4. play this card, discard 2 of your potions, but it provides 4, so that makes up. Lessons from play, you get 1 more action the turn you play this card.
Nice.
Okay, so it's an item that doesn't take up an item. Doesn't take up an action to play, and provides you with extra potion power. Although you do have to give up 2 of your lessons, which other things require you to discard lessons. So,
Okay.
But that's potentially usable by what my understanding.
All right, I'll open this last pack, and I will let Pups Pocket take over.
That's 23.
Quick thinking.
So far we've got Professor Quirrell and Hagrid and Madam Prince for sort of Hogwarts staff type cards.
We have that. Yeah, we do have that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Picking on Neville. Mid-air collision.
Barnowl.
Barnowl again.
Injured. Yes, we got that one.
Yes. Ooh.
I think that's new.
That is new. This is a card I've heard of is good for Quidditch decks, actually. So if we got some extra of these eventually, but this is a rare, so 1 cost. To win, do 30 damage to your opponent while this card is in play. Prize, winner does 15 damage to his opponent. So after you've already taken out half their deck, this does another quarter of their deck. That's some sizable damage there for sure. Huh. Card number 28. That would be handy if I had extras of these for my Quidditch deck, but getting it so late, I don't know what the odds are that we'll get a double of it.
I think the kids might have finally fallen asleep.
28. Top of this.
All right, I'm coming back over.
All right, careful with my water. I left it over there. All right. So how many are we missing now?
Finish another page. How many are we missing? Okay, we got 2, 3, 4.
Still missing 1 uncommon or something, eh?
5. Missing 5.
5 cards left, and there's more than 5 packs left anyway. Probably about 8 packs left by the feel of it. We'll see.
Let's see if we can get it finished before the last pack.
Hopefully. Tawny Owl. Seen that a number of times. Blue Wig. Picking on Neville. Butterfly Weed Bomb. Freeze. Spongify. Quidditch Lesson. Transfiguration Lesson.
That rabbit again.
Biased Commentary again.
Mm-hmm.
And our rare Dragonhide Gloves.
Yeah, the first one that we had of that was
a foil. This is a non-foil, but still a potentially useful card by the look of it.
Yeah, really quickly, I would like to show everybody my sleeves that I got from Temu. Pokemon's taking a little. I got these from Temu.
Interesting.
Pretty cool, huh? Ooh, that's fun stuff.
It does. Oh, I just wrecked that big time. Sloth Brick. Moon Sea Potion. Quidditch 3 Ages. Council Practice. Spell Book. Potions Book. Charms Lesson. Quidditch Lesson. Definitely going to be well stocked up on lessons now. For even the last time I tried to make certain decks, I was running a little shy on some lessons. Now that's not going to be an issue. I've definitely got enough lessons to make a solid couple decks. Injured. Look at the top card of your opponent. Look at the card from your opponent's hand. Discard all cards from it that need Quidditch power. We've seen this before. Practical Joke. We've seen this before too. And
Oh my goodness.
this is new.
Oh, nice.
Elop's Owl's Emporium.
That's cool.
4 care of magical creatures. Each owl has 1 more health. Whenever an owl does damage, it does 1 more damage. So all those owls in play, this is a doubler, basically. Because they're mostly 1/1s. This toughens up all the owls. And card number 7. That's nice.
Mm. Night, Isabel.
Why don't the finger in there and it started to turn red?
Yeah, well, you're probably okay. It's a little irritated for now. Okay, good night. I showed you how to do it.
Yeah, and I tried, and it didn't work. This old glue, sometimes it opens, sometimes it doesn't want to.
I didn't have trouble with any of them.
Mid-air collision. Cancel
So you
practice.
need... Oh, I put it in the wrong place.
Screech Owl. Dogbane Potion. Quidditch Lesson. Charms Lesson.
31.
Velocity Draft.
Yeah, we have that one.
Biased Commentary again.
Oh, cool. Got
And
that
another Hebridean Black Dragon.
one. That's kind of cool. Don't mind having that one. Is that our first double of this one? Or second?
That's our first double of that card.
It is nice. I like it. So we need number 8 and number 12.
Cancel practice.
26.
Dog biscuits.
And
Poison.
47.
Poison. Potion. Poison.
Good night.
Swelling
Good night.
potion. Good night, Isabel. Beetle Eyes.
Take a wild guess what's happened. Happened in the last stream you were in. You bought some more Shrouded Fable and pulled the Persian that you're gonna gift to me because you love me.
Letters from No One. That's
think we
card
got that one.
20. Adventure.
That was the one we had Hollow of.
Okay. So that's a double rare. Word. I think this is pack 5 left.
That's the one that this is the same value as a Hollow.
Okay.
So this is also $6.75.
So probably somewhat playable in some sort of deck or strategy.
Nope, didn't buy anything, just another win. You're on fire, Void. Nothing huge, just some EXV Japanese basic cards. Okay.
That one came clean. That's the stack of books and things. Booster. Dog biscuits. Swelling potion. Sloth grip. Sea potion. Quidditch through the ages. Care of magical creatures and potions. Hollow shoe uncommon. Spiral dive. That
47.
might be new. 47 was one of the. That might be our last uncommon we needed.
That might be it, yeah.
Discard any number of cards from your hand. Do that much damage to your opponent.
That is the last uncommon.
That's expensive, but I mean, it does technically have a huge potential cap to
So
do
I think
damage.
we're down to 3 cards that we need now. Ooh, that is cool.
Ilops Owlery.
I like that we got a holo of that.
Owl Emporium. Or Emporium, yeah. That is a nice one.
That is a nice holo. What, number 7?
Number 7. Front page. And another Vanishing Referee. We've seen this rare before.
This one's a nice holo.
Am I imagining things, or is this down to... Okay, no. We got 6 packs left. 6 packs left in the box.
And 3 more cards.
And 3 more cards missing. Why does this always come so close?
I don't know. I already put that one. Oh, this one in.
Oh, man.
That's a really nice one. Some cards look nicer as hollows than others. This is just it's like
Yeah, the extra... Trying not to smudge it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Spongify. River Troll.
So we just need
Flipendo.
number 8 and number 12 and number 26.
Dog Biscuits. Quick Thinking. Potions and Charms. Spiral Dive again. Look at that. Back to back. Madam Malkin's Robes.
Ooh.
And a back-to-back foil. Flourish and Blots. Card number 8.
That is the other one we needed, I think.
So that is
yeah.
Charms location. Either player may use an action and discard 2 of his or her lessons from play to draw 5 cards.
So first page is done.
That's a lot of card draw. Yeah, and first page is mostly foils too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 6 out of 9 cards on the first page are foiled. That's nice.
Hey, is that
Oh, Grip Hook. We haven't seen him yet either. Card 12.
cool? So now we just need one more card.
Goblin unique. Once per game, you may make your opponent discard his or her hand. Then your opponent draws as many cards
12?
as he or she discarded this way. That, if your opponent's masked up a huge hand, that could do a lot of damage to them effectively. If anyone but a Gringotts Goblin tried that, they'd be sucked through the door and trapped in there.
So is this that Harry Potter card, or
That must be the famous Harry Potter, I guess.
or so it's coming down to that one that we're gonna be our last card.
Oh man, I hope so. Or I hope that we get it soon, rather.
Yeah.
So is that the last card we need now?
The Harry Potter, yeah, it's
Oh,
coming down to
wow.
Harry Potter.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Because the last one was that professor, right? What's her face?
Madam Hooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Can you imagine if that would suck if we didn't get it? Like the top card.
It would suck. Bane Potion. Tawny Owl. Blue Wig. Picking on Neville. Freeze. 2 lessons. Quality Quidditch supplies. Verandius. Hedwig again. Cool. We've had.
Okay, well, I don't
this
mind.
is our 3rd Hedwig.
I don't mind another Hedwig. One of them was a hollow. Come on, Harry.
4th last.
Where
pack.
are you, Harry? Oh man, come on.
I mean, like I said, I really wouldn't mind getting another one of that. What was it? Like.
Which one?
The really long Quidditch match. What was it called? That would be handy for the Quidditch deck that I've been trying to build.
We want Harry.
Yes, absolutely, we want Harry, but that too.
Oh, I really hope the Harry card's in here.
River Troll. Beginner
That would suck.
Transfiguration. Screech Owl. Transfiguration and Quidditch. Lessons. Blue Bottle Broom. Quintipede.
Ooh.
Professor Quirrell foil.
Okay, that's cool.
That's a hollow of Professor. Ooh, that's got a nasty.
That's the same hollow.
That's got a
pattern. nasty
finish to it. Look at that smudging and stuff.
But that wasn't us at all.
No.
You'd have to get a.
I don't know if that's dust or what. Can I try and? Maybe with a microfiber cloth, but
yeah.
that is definitely smudging.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's a hollow Quirrell.
Trying to steal it from you.
And our other rare is Flourish and Blots. Well, it's nice to get another hollow character. We got 2 hollow characters in the last box, so unfortunately, it's not the famous Harry, though.
No.
And that always stinks if the last card you need for a set is the most expensive card in the set. Like, that just is a bummer.
Where'd it go?
Of course, if we went with the non-foil version, it wouldn't be, but
2.
moisture makes the cards expand and stick a little with this type of hollow. That's the dots. Okay, well, this box was pretty well sealed, but over this many years, yeah, sometimes there's nothing you can do about that.
Oh, come on, Harry. You gotta be in here.
Blue Wig, Spongify, Dog Biscuits, Swelling Potion, Care of Magical Creatures, Quidditch, Biased Commentary, Adam Malkin's Robes.
Hey!
There's the famous Harry Potter. So at least we got the base version of it. Card 26, and that'll finish the set. Before each of your turns, if there are 4 or fewer cards in your hand, you may draw a card.
So we finished it, and it didn't come down to the last pack this time.
Can't even remember what I'm famous for. Greg Hildebrandt.
If you can get the hollow of that, yeah, that would be nice.
It would be nice. And there are 2 packs left in the box.
Okay, let's see if we can find the hollow Harry.
Is it worth keeping one sealed? Or
no, just open them.
Just open them?
Just open them. We gotta see if Harry's in there. The hollow Harry. Come on.
How many foils have we pulled so far? We pulled 11 in the Quidditch box.
3, 4, 5, 6 on the first page. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we've already tied the amount of foils we pulled in the other box. So we're not likely to get many more, but you never know. We could beat the other box for foils. Maybe it was a bad one. We got a Screech Owl. Fly Bomb. Spongify. Dogbane Potion. Quidditch Lesson. Transfiguration Lesson. Porcupine Robe. Wand Shop. And
Good Night's Sleep.
Good Night's Sleep. No foil in that one.
Okay.
And the very last pack. Should have kept that last one there sealed.
Anyway. You don't know until you open it.
We've had 11 foils so far. We've had 2 hollows. Same as last time.
You're sick again? Okay.
Dog Biscuits. Quick Thinking. Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration.
That's the other one I wouldn't mind having a hollow if we can't have Harry.
Sloth Grip.
That dragon one would be cool to have a hollow of if we can't have Harry.
Cauldron Shop.
Or Hagrid.
Barn Owl.
No holloway.
Nope. Just a double.
Oh well.
Just the double of the silver unicorn horn.
Does the hunt for Harry Hollow make me want to get another box?
I do think that You know, we got hollows of Professor Quirrell and Draco Malfoy. You could do worse.
Yeah, no, we did good.
Like, that's not bad. Let's just recap.
Yeah. Hold on. Move.
What we did for the set.
Get over there.
Stick the commons in here for now. All right.
And all these extra hollows.
Yeah. If you could just give those a quick sort.
Yep.
Maybe by lesson type and put doubles together. Anyway, so here's our first page. Peter grabs the snitch.
Oh,
we got foil Bulgi potion. We got the Christmas feast. We've got the color changing ink. And then the rest of the page is all hollows or foils. So we got Draco Malfoy, Slytherin, hollow. That's trying to show that effect a little there. We've got the Dragonhide gloves in foil. Elop's Owl Emporium foil. Flourish and Blots in foil. And Goodnight Sleep foil. On the first page, that's 6 out of the 9. Card 10, Gringotts, also foil.
The hollow with the distorted face was dope.
Gringotts, Vault Key.
That was Draco, wasn't it?
Grip Hook, I think so. Or, well, that might have, well, distorted face might have been Quirrell, actually. I would say that Draco is more on the handsome side, if possible, but Gryffindor Match. Hagrid, Keeper of Keys. Hagrid's Umbrella. Hibberdine Black Dragon. Hedwig foil, which is nice.
Oh,
Hermione, top student.
One of those I grabbed a
Then we've got a Lee Jordan. Helpful for Quidditch. We've got Letters to Nobody as a foil.
A couple of Through the
Madame Irma Prince. We've got Professor Quinius Quirrell. Let's see if I can get this to show up again. These foils are tricky to get to show up on camera. Actually, they're tricky to see in person sometimes. There's Quirrell holding his little candle. Oh, you're finding Shrouded Fable ETBs at Walmart for a good price? That's
nice.
It's something.
Our Shrouded Fable ETBs have not been that great.
And here we got Self-Stirring Cauldron, Silver Unicorn Horn, Table Trouble, the famous Harry Potter, just the base version.
I'd just be happy to find some stuff at our stores.
And the Leaky Cauldron.
We're not getting that much at our stores. I'd like to see the more current sets out of stores.
The 3-month-long match. This is the one I think that people really like because you can throw it down so early. It takes 30 damage to solve it, which means your opponent's not likely to do that in a hurry.
Yeah.
And then there's that other card in the Quidditch Cup set that just lets you win a match. So without having to beat the 30, you can just win it and do the 15. Like, that's a nice little combo. And unfortunately, we didn't get extras to put in the Quidditch deck. But
who else is live?
We got Through the Arch as a foil. Vanishing Referee. And then we're done the rares. After Vanishing Referee, that's all the rares. And then we got the Upholstery Draft, the Barn Owl, the Beetle Eyes, all these cards you've seen multiple times. Biased Commentary, Blue Bottle Broom, Cauldron Shop. Call of Shoes, Eel Eyes, Frog Spawn, Injured, Lapiforus, Madame Malkin's Robes, Porcupine Robe,
There's a lot of
Practical
people,
Joke, Quality Quidditch Supplies, the Quintuped, Spiral Dive, Verdilius, One Shop, Wild Boar, Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration, Bludger in the Stands, Blue Wig, Butterfly Weed Balm, Cancelled Practice,
we could
Dogbane Potion,
could read
Dog
Fierce Fire.
Biscuits, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Flipendo, Freeze, Magical Drafts and Potions, Mid-Air Collision, Moonseed Poison, Picking on Neville, Piggy Dudley, Quick Thinking, Quidditch Through the Ages, River Troll, Screech Owl, Sloth Grip, Spongify, Swelling Potion, and then we've got Tawny Owl, Teacup, Rat, the Standard Book of Spells, and the 5 lessons to round out the set. So there's 2 for 2 opening a booster box. And ending up with the entire set, which is very nice. Hopefully that holds 3 for 3, because we've still got a booster box sealed of this 4th set, Adventure at Hogwarts. So that is going to be coming up when we get a chance.
All right.
Which may be a little bit, because I do plan on trying to use these cards we got extras to beef up my decks again and do another round of playing.
All right, so here's the link for who we're gonna raid. It's Fierce Fire.
You want to pass me the stack of extra rares? I'll show those quickly.
Make sure you guys.
These are our doubles.
And we're gonna go over and we'll do Spokat raid when it's time.
We got a Vanishing. These are these in? Okay, these are sorted. So we got a Vanishing Referee spare. We got Gringotts, a Flourish and Blots, Good Night's Sleep, 2 Bullseye Potions, I believe, yes. So that could be good for potion decks. Silver Unicorn Horn, Dragonhide Gloves, Elop's Owl Emporium. We'll have to see how viable owls are for strategy. We got a Herbergian Black Dragon. This I want to try. I mean, 8 is a little steep, but it seems doable, and 7 damage a turn. Not a lot of creatures do that. So, I mean, the only dragon we had before this, I think, was Norbert from the base set. So that dealt 5, I believe. So this is a little more potent with a little less downside, I think. I could be wrong. Anyway, here's Hedwig. 2 copies.
Got a couple of that one.
Malfoy of Slytherin. Again, very heavy on items. Irma Prince, Professor Quirrell, and then 2 copies of Through the Arch. So we're going to have to go through, see which ones I want for decks. I still think at some point we're going to do some giveaways with Harry Potter stuff, because we got some decent double rares here that we can afford to do that with, and maybe some of the other more interesting cards as well.
So, do you want to put this on your face in the chat?
Thank you very much for, I guess, yeah, I might as well.
And then we're just going to chat about what's going on this week, because Monday you're working.
Yes.
Or no, you're not working.
Well,
Monday,
I have to take Lucas into the city for an appointment. So
before we go and raid Fierce Fire, let's just
flip this around.
Yeah, you got your finger reconnecting. What?
Somewhat successful as far as it went. I had fun exploring Diagon Alley. I thought there was a little bit more, well, it's hard to say. They definitely had more sort of synergies built in, where you had the bookshop and all the different books for the different lesson types and something to do that. Then you had the different owls and the owl shop. And so you had some more sort of theme stuff that would go in there for building. It did make for a lot of sort of semi-repetitious cards, but
at least we didn't get way down to last pack to get the last card.
no, we had 2 packs to spare this time, so that's better.
Yeah. So
We're
yeah,
consistently running 7 foils, including 2 hollows, in both boxes, so we have an idea what to expect, unless they change the rates for the next one. I've heard that Adventure at Hogwarts is a lot of people's favorite set, or one of the favorite sets. A lot of people really liked Chamber of Secrets 2, which is why the price has gone through the roof. But those 2 sets, those last 2 sets that came out with, they tweaked, I don't know if it was just gameplay or the art style a little bit, and a lot of people really like them. So
yeah.
I'm anxious to dig into that one for sure. It was a little bit more expensive to find, to be honest. These 2 boxes that we opened, Diagon Alley and Quidditch Cup, were a little cheaper and easier to find still. But by the time you get to Adventure at Hogwarts, yeah, it might have been close to the price of these 2 combined. Like, it was definitely, and I wouldn't even know where to look other than maybe going on eBay now. Like, the stores that used to have some of this in stock, it's getting thinner and thinner. Last I checked, Category 1 still had a few loose boosters of Quidditch Cup available. At a reasonable price. I think it was like $5.50 a pack US, something like that.
Yeah.
But not a lot. And as for Diagon Alley, I haven't seen any of the stores that I check regularly have any for quite some time. Probably since around the time I picked this up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was considering at one point just keeping these sealed as a sealed collection, but considering I haven't seen the cards, don't know the game that well, I figured it made more sense for me to open them up, share them with you, see if I could complete the sets, and get some play out of it. Try and have fun. So that's what we're doing.
It is a fun game to play. It's pretty easy to do too.
Yeah,
it doesn't take too much thinking.
It's a little bit more simple of a game than Magic the Gathering, and it's fairly thematic as well. So we've been enjoying it, and hopefully continue to enjoy it. Like I said, I'm hoping we can find a couple of packs at least of Chamber of Secrets. Maybe one of the starter decks that they made. It's not like the 2-player starter. They did make one of those, but they made a theme deck. Percy's Potions and the Weasley Twins was the other one, which was a Quidditch theme deck. One of those 2, I think they come with a sheet which shows a picture of like the whole set of cards, so I could do it that way without having to buy tons, and just a couple packs to open as samples, because we started off with the base set. We didn't have much. We had 3 packs to open and a 2-player starter, so that would sort of be nice bookends to have something similar at the other end when we get to the end of the game to run. So I'm hoping. We'll see.
So for Monday,
if anyone can hook us up, that'd be better.
yeah, that would be awesome. For Monday, our Monday Night Magic, we're gonna have a premiere video. We're gonna record something before, and then we'll have it go up regular time, probably 9-ish. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to pop in when you're at your parents' place or not for the stream, but I'll be there.
Maybe we should just do Monday morning magic.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
And just run it earlier in the day.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. We could do that.
We could try that. Got a little bit more. Like I went to the second round we did of Dragons of Terrakir, the new set that released this week. We did another round on release day, Friday, and opened up a bit more. And then I went through and built 2 decks using the 2 legendary spirit dragons that we opened on one of the last packs. And built a deck for each of them, basically, so we can sit down and try those out and play some of the new cards. That could be fun. And finish it up that way.
Yeah, maybe.
And then...
that could work. And then who knows, maybe Monday night I might open something that I should keep sealed or something.
Why?
Because I can.
Well,
and he
we'll
won't be here to stop me. I'm sorry.
evil congested laughter.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with
Thanks
us.
for coming out. Sorry about the coughing.
Thank you for putting up with us.
Rather unfortunate, but
But please stick around for the raid. I do have the redirect on, and say Spoke at raid when you head over.
yeah.
Hit the like button if you like his content. Feel free to stick around. If not, you don't have to.
Right.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming out, Void. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And we will see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Toodaloo.
I'm trying to shut this off and I can't click the button.